Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. Well, we are watching very closely this developing situation with Tropical Storm Isaac. It continues to make its way through the Lesser Antilles. Rain is already spreading through there. Gusty winds. The winds of this storm right now are still only at 45 miles an hour. The hurricane reconnaissance plane has been flying through the storm just about continuously and through the overnight hours. They did notice a little bit of a disruption in the central core of the storm, although we're still seeing more of that banding feature starting to surround this. We have that central dense overcast towards the center, so it still looks like it will slowly get its act together over the next couple of days, but still we're looking at a slowly evolving system. We're not expecting that rapid intensification with the storm. So the center, probably somewhere in this area, you're seeing a little bit more convection to the south of the center and to the west of this system, and the big reason why is because we still have some of that wind shear blowing over the system, and that is tending to disrupt some of the circulation. Also, it is pushing some of this drier air into it as well. You can still see plenty of dry air sitting to the north of it. It looks like at least some of that has been affecting this system, but as this gets a little bit stronger, it should start to be able to deal with some of this dry air that sits to its north and kind of keep it away from the center of the storm. So we'll watch for that as we go through the next couple of days. So here's the latest coordinates: 15.9 north, 59.3 west. Top wind still at 45 miles an hour. It's moving towards the west at 21 miles an hour. We still look at these computer models, and you can see that general agreement in the short term, moving pretty much due west. Then you see that big split in the models, some of them moving just to the north of the Dominican Republic, some other models moving it to the south, some of them moving it right over the island nation. So that is going to be a very key point as we go through the next couple of days, how it interacts with Haiti. We have some very large mountains there, so if it moves right over the top of it, it could basically shear this system right apart. But if it moves just to the north of it, just to the south of it, well, it could survive that passage moving across Haiti. So there's the official forecast track just to the south of Haiti, although notice, it is expected to become a hurricane as it nears Haiti, but as it gets just past Haiti, weaken. So we're obviously looking at that potential of just that interaction with the very large mountains there disrupting the circulation of this storm somewhat, and then makes its way over Cuba. And we're still looking at somewhere across either South Florida, over towards the Bahamas, or maybe even further towards the west. Some of the models, some of the better performing models, are starting to lean a little bit further on towards the west. The GFS, the European model, in fact, actually takes it much further towards the west. At this point, probably not going to happen, but a lot of things still have to play out over the next couple of days. Here it is on the GFS model. You can see it right there. Makes its way on towards the west, starts to move a little bit further towards the north. So you can see this following very closely to what the Hurricane Center is expecting or forecasting right now. You can see it moving just off the west coast of Florida. Remember, this is still a long-range forecast. Things are going to change. We've already seen some changes over the past couple of days, so we will continue to see yet more changes as we go through the next several days. Obviously, we have to stay tuned, keep on watching this, keep on monitoring the system. This is now TD number 10. This is sitting way out into the Atlantic. There's the coast of Africa, 12.4 north, 36.3 west. Top winds on this are at 35 miles an hour. It's moving towards the west-northwest at 16 miles an hour. Looks like it'll move pretty much out over open water over the next several days. So at this point, this is of no concern whatsoever. Of course, we're going to track everything right here on myfoxhurricane.com.